Good evening, Grassroot soccer lovers. You can do better than that. Good evening, Grassroot soccer lovers. I'm Roger Bennett from Men in Blazers, the television show that is the single last thing holding football back from going over the top in this nation. And it's an honor and a delight, it really is, to MC this event with you tonight. Let's raise a glass to change the game. Grassroot Soccer's 7th annual World AIDS Day Gala. It is genuinely beautiful to be here. This is the very first time this gala has taken place in New York City, the capital of the football world. And as many of you will remember, this was a virtual gala last year. And it is so bloody good to be back in the room together, in person. We will never take that for granted again. And what a room this is. How many other rooms that you've been in contain a massive Dartmouth contingent and an enormous posse from Aberdeen? There are very few places where those two cultures collide. You are sitting in the Venn diagram middle. This is as close as you may ever come to walking into a Star Wars cantina. And I want to raise a glass to one of the main things that binds us all here together, which is a love of football. Let's hear it for football. You know, football, I feel, doesn't get applauded enough in life. But a particular aspect, the rise of the game I love, soccer, in the nation I love, the United States of America. When I first came here in the early 90s, I was so blessed to be in a country like this with 465 cable channels. Where I came from, there were just 3 when I was growing up. But then I was horrified to find out football was on none of them. And when mighty Everton, I don't know if there's any Everton fans here tonight. We are so fucked tomorrow. When Everton got into the semi-final of the FA Cup in 1995, there was not a single place I could watch the game in the United States. And I had to call my father in Liverpool and have him hold his end of the phone up against the local radio so I could follow the game and the glory. And we beat Manchester United in the final. Just saying. Not saying, I'm just saying. But that story shows how far we have come so fast. Because you look around this room, and this room is living proof of how many Americans have now fallen truly, madly, deeply in love with this game in the greatest way. And by the greatest way, I mean huge swollen footballs hanging over the Zeke field. It's always great. It's always great, and not be able to see people, just to see 3 huge balls. But there's something amazing about American football fandom to me. In England, football fandom is fierce, it's parochial, it's local. Here, you have developed a football fandom that's been grounded in love. A football fandom that appreciates that the game is best when it transcends the mere sport and is about true human goodness. You know, there's a saying that when 2 teams take the field, their history, their culture, their values, take the nation they represent, take the field alongside them. And I truly believe that. And I've got to say up front, I think the organisation that we're all here to support tonight, Grassroot Soccer, represents all that's good about the game that we love. You know, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, he's a man who, even though I'm an Everton fan and a genuinely dark person, even I can't help but love and admire him. And one of the joys of my year, I get to interview him for a couple of hours every single season. And I learn a lot about life from every single encounter. And he always says, football is the world's most important, least important thing. Grassroot soccer actually proves that life truth wrong, because over the last 2 decades, this organization has been, to me, one of the world's most important things. It uses football to act as a game changer in the lives of young people when they most need it, empowering them to make educated choices about the most pressing health challenges they face: HIV, AIDS, mental health, sexual and reproductive health, gender-based violence, malaria, and now COVID-19. And we'll hear a lot more about grassroots soccer tonight from people far more articulate than I am. But this blows me away. This organization, since it was founded in 2002, has reached more than 13 million youth in 60 countries through its programs because of the generosity of people like you at nights like tonight. That's why we're here. That is why we are here. And I want to say, we had an initial goal of raising $1 million. But I truly believe that we can blow that away tonight if we act with the speed of Crystal Dunn or Christian Pulisic. What I mean is, with your help and your generosity on Giving Tuesday, on the eve of World AIDS Day, I believe we will raise tonight in this room $1.5 million and change the game for young people. Are you ready? We got a lot for you tonight. I just want to warn you. First of all, I want to thank mighty chef and restaurateur Marcus Samuelson for crafting the menu. God bless. I adore Marcus. The dude is an Arsenal fan. And I genuinely have never met a more upbeat and joy-filled gooner before. God bless him. He doesn't know. He still doesn't know how it ends. We've got a riveting program with a slew of truly inspiring speakers who I believe will change our lives and truly touch us together tonight. They're inspiring in a way I could never be. And then you'll have the opportunity to make a direct impact on grassroots soccer's programs by opening your wallets and helping grassroots soccer by bidding up on some once-in-a-lifetime legit experiences in our live auction. Practice getting stuck in by jumping into the silent auction, which everyone here, and those of you still watching on the live stream, so you've all clicked off at this point, there's a bald man crying. Go to, you know the URL, say it with me, grs.givesmart.com. Go to it, bang it in there, see the full list, slap those bids in, be as generous as Everton Football Club will be tomorrow night in the Merseyside derby. And then we'll close the set for the reason that you are all here, your favourite South African DJ duo, Goldfish. Let's hear it for Goldfish. And I mean this sincerely. Our time together is short. The world is so dark and full of terrors. It is so bloody good to be in a room together, in this company, celebrating this deeply inspirational organization. Last word, let's make tonight matter. Let's make it count. Let's leave tonight knowing that we've left it all on the field. Please, please be generous and make the world a better place tonight.